Hey guys, what are the rules of sort that we should know? What are the rules that govern sort? We have follow me. Under the rules of sort, the first thing you must notice this. Let's say we have root AB. Now, what's your root AB? Root AB is nothing but everybody now take your own square root to everybody go your own. What's root AB? It's going to give you root A times your root B. Period. That's all. Now, let's say for example, root 10. What's your root 10? Can I break root 10 down to give me things like your root 2 times your root 5? Yes, very, very well. Why is it so? Because 2 times 5, your 2 times 5 is going to give you what? Your 10. Simple. Are you seeing it now? Another perfect one very quickly is the fact that when we have something of this nature, let's say root A all over B, that's your root A all over root B. What is it going to give us? Root A all over root B is nothing but take one of the big roots and then put A all over B under. That's all. Now, let's say, for example, we have something like your root 2 all over your root 5. Very quickly, what is it going to give us? It's the same thing as your root, big root, then 2 all over what? 5. That's what we are referring to there. When we get to real questions, you are going to see them. Now, look at this very quickly. Let's rock with some questions. If you feel anyone, I'll flog you. I'm going to whip your ass. Oh, yeah, follow me, baby girl. Bro, you know my G-Mo, they rocking together. Now, look at the first question here. Question 1 here says simplify root 75. Now the question is, how do I simplify root 75? That's the question. What should come into your mind is very simple. Pick out something like, for example, if I divide, okay, now how do I break root 75? If you are to break root 75, this will give you, look for something that when I find the square, it's going to give me something perfect that is inside that 75. What is inside that 75? Of course, if you just reason it now, 3 times 25, is it going to give you 75? Yes. That means I'm going to have something like root 3, or let me say root 3 times 25. What's 3 times 25? That's going to give me 75. Are you seeing the way I'm going here? Now, why am I picking 25? Because root 25 is 5. So it's going to give me something perfect. So I need that. Are you getting it now? This is going to give me my root 3 times my root 25. Do you agree? Yes, now. Show it here now. This is going to give us, okay, let's bring root 25 forward first. Root 25 times your root 3. Now, what's your root 25? Root 25 is nothing but 5. So I'm going to write here 5 times your root 3. What's 5 times root 3? That's your 5 root 3. And this becomes the final answer. That's all, my guy. You don't do one finish. Do you understand it now? Hold on a bit. As far as 100 level is concerned, right, for both first and second semester, your complete series of classes, including your practicals, everything from beginning to the end is in the LearnLift app. All you have to do is just march down to your Play Store or App Store and download the LearnLift app. And then you're going to have access to every singular class. So just move down to tertiary, click on tertiary plan, where you are going to see all your classes as far as your 100 level is concerned. And guess what? Your video lessons are there, your CBT is there, you have access to your past questions, you have access to your notes. Very, very important. Man, this semester, you must do well. Anyway, let's proceed quickly as we march down to our class and continue our class. Enjoy. Now look at the second question very fast. Question 2, you are going to solve this until you are getting them on your own. I'm going to be on you back to back. I know they give you any rest. No rest for the wicked. Now I don't mean say you wicked or you not sweet guy. Yeah, let's go. What do we have this to be? This is going to give you root 32. What's your root 32? Break it down. But what is it going to give us? The reason something that when you multiply the two of them, one will give you something perfect. What's your 32? 16 times 2 is 32 now. Sure, normal. That's going to give you your root 2 times your root 16. Are you seeing it now? Or you will say your root 16 times your what? Your root 2. They are the same thing. Sure, you see now. That's going to give us, what's your root 16? Root 16 is 4 times your root 2. And that's going to give you, what's your 4 times your root 2? That's your 4 root 2 being the final answer. Sure, you see now. Very simple, very sharp, very direct. These are the basic questions. Now look at the next question very fast. The next question here says simplify root 72. How do you simplify root 72? That's going to give you, only you pause the class, try and reason it. 2 numbers and when you multiply, one will give you perfect square root. Only you reason and you will see the answer fast. That's going to give you what? Your root. What's 72? 72 is 2 times 36. What's 2 times 36? 72. That means that's 36 times 2. Are you seeing it now? That's going to give us root 36 times your root 2. What's 36? Of course, it's 6. Root 36 is 6. That's going to give you 6 root 2 at the final answer. Get out. You're too good. Now look at the next question very fast. The next question 4. Question 4 is simplify root 50. Don't even solve. Tell me the final answer, Jerry. Get out. You correct. Aww. Yeah, look at it now. What is this going to give you? It's going to give you root 25 times 2, right? Yes, because 25 times 2 is 50. What's your root 25? That's root 25 times your root 2. What's root 25? 5 times root 2. And that's going to give us what? Your 5 root 2. She's here now. Simple questions that we are dealing with. And look at the next question very fast. Question number what? 5. Express 2 root 6 square in the simplest form. How do we go about it? That's going to give you your 2 root 6, all of this square. Break it down. That's the same thing as your 2 root 6 into your what? Since it's square now, you go repeat it 2 times. 2 root 6. Sure, you see it's now very simple and the rest. That's going to give you, what's your 2 times your 2? First, the ones that are outside, multiply them. The ones that are inside, multiply them. The ones that are outside, that's going to give you what? Your 2 times 2, and that's 4. Multiply by, now see and now, root 6 times root 6. Multiply the two of them together. Ma shock you. This is it, root 6 times your root 6. What is the final answer? The final answer is 6. You don't need to stress, because in a way, root 2 will just cancel root 2. She is here, square root to cancel square root. And that, just pick one of the 6 there. Just move out. Just know that it's 6 that you just be the answer. Just pick one of the 6. But sir, how did we get there? Let me prove it for you so that you not just go and assume. That is going to give you first, this is root 6 times your root 6. What is it going to give us? This is nothing but root 6 is 6 raised to the power of half times another 6 raised to the power of half. Do you see it now? What do you do here very quickly? It's very simple, direct, and cheap. All you have to do very fast is this. Let me bring it down this way. This is going to give you, what's your 6, if you want, this is indices. If the bases are the same, pick one of the bases and then add the powers. What's half plus half? Half plus half is going to give me 1. That's your 6 raised to the power of 1, and that's 6 being the answer. So you see it now. So you just pick 6 here. That's 6 here. And that's going to give you what's 4 times 6. 4 times 6 is nothing but what? How many? 24 become the what? Final answer. So you see now. That's how we solve it. So that's all. Are you getting it now? If you understand this quickly with me, guess what? In the next class, we're going to look at something very beautiful as I give you some certain key things to note very quickly. See you there. Enjoy. Hope you've enjoyed this class. Guess what? To follow up for more classes, just download the LearnLift app, whether on Play Store or App Store, and then follow up your classes. You must do extremely well. I'll see you in class. Bye-bye.